Are you interested in learning more about the subdivisions in Meridian, Idaho? Well, today we're going to go through Reflection Ridge. Hi, I'm Charlotte with Cedar Realty Group. I'm a realtor here in the Boise, Idaho area. If you're looking for some more information about Boise, Idaho, or more information on the local real estate market, be sure to subscribe and click the little bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. I have a lot of great content coming out and I wouldn't want you to miss it. So you're interested in learning more about the subdivisions in Meridian, Idaho, and in particular Reflection Ridge. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, so let's go take a tour. Reflection Ridge is a 91-acre master planned community. The neighborhood has 252 homes. Those homes sit on lots that range from 0.13 acres to just over a half an acre at 0.52. So the neighborhood has easy access to both the Eagle Road and Meridian Road exits off of US 84. It's about 4 miles to the village at Meridian, 7.9 miles to Boise Town Square Mall, 3.5 miles to St. Luke's Hospital, 9 miles to St. Alphonsus Boise Hospital. It's 11 miles to downtown Boise and 11 miles to the Boise Airport. As we come into the front of the neighborhood, you'll see that there is a walkway. This neighborhood lines up with Riddenbaugh Canal, and there is actually a walking path that starts at the very beginning of the neighborhood and goes through along the Riddenbaugh Canal, through Reflection Ridge, and actually into the neighboring subdivision, Caven Ridge. The neighborhood does get its irrigation water from this Riddenbaugh Canal. And when the Riddenbaugh Canal is filled with water, you do see quite a bit of wildlife, in particular birds such as ducks and Canadian geese and other small birds. So here you can see the continuation of that walking path along the Riddenbaugh Canal. So the neighborhood has several streets that have view lots with north views of the Treasure Valley and the Boise Mountains. You'll see several examples of this on the tour. So while this street is not technically a view lot street, it actually does have some really beautiful views of the Boise Mountains. There's no direct neighbors because it does back up to that walking path and the Riddenbaugh Canal. So we're coming to the end of Reflection Ridge here on this particular street. If you continue to go through the street, it goes into the next subdivision, which is Caven Ridge Estates. Caven Ridge actually has some of the same builders as well. The developer made sure that there were quite a few large parks and common areas, and they're strategically placed throughout the community. So the neighborhood was built by premier builders: Berkeley Building Company, Biltmore Company, Todd Campbell Custom Home, Tresidio Homes, Zach Evans Construction, Syringa Construction, Kevin Howell Construction, and B&B Custom Homes. Sitting on the largest lot in the neighborhood is a home that was built by Biltmore Company, and it actually sold for just over $1 million in July of 2019. The subdivision just recently finished building on the last available lot in February 2020, and that lot is actually a view lot that's 0.22 acres. And at the time of the video and the tour, it was on the market and available. Here's another example of the common areas that are strategically placed around the community. Here is an example of one of the streets that has view lots with north views of the Treasure Valley and the Boise Mountains. The builders in the neighborhood did a pretty good job of using different architectural styles so that it's not a cookie cutter neighborhood. So the neighborhood residents affectionately call this area their garden homes. The way that they sit, they have direct access to this large common area with a gazebo in the middle. They have alleyway access to the garage. So here we're approaching a large common area space that actually has the clubhouse, the pool, the playground, a basketball court, and a volleyball beach court. It also has a large common area space with walking paths behind the pool. The clubhouse actually has 2 spaces available. One that can be reserved for parties with a small kitchen. It has direct access to the pool area, and the other has been designed to be a meeting space. The pool is typically open from Memorial Day to Labor Day. That being said, those aren't exact dates, and depending on different schedules, the dates of opening and closing for seasons could fluctuate. Well, there you have it, the beautiful reflection ridge. And if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, be sure to subscribe, and don't forget, click the little bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. If you're looking to move into or around the Boise area, be sure to check out my virtual reality house hunting video. It can show you how you can save time and energy while looking for a house. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.